Hey everybody, Asher here, back with some more FTL Faster Than Light Advanced Edition Hard Mode, where last time we had a pretty nasty misplay, not upgrading my weapon systems when I said that was something I needed to do. I missed two specific opportunities to do it, and then all it took was one ship with two burst laser 2s to mow me down. So that's FTL, welcome back. Let's do a different one here. You know what ship I really like? And there's some things that, let's see. I mean, we always have options here. I have never, this is all, remember, I reset my data between FTL and then when Advanced Edition came out. So there's some ships that I still have not unlocked at all that I'm very curious to see what they're all about. So what do we do here today? I think we're going to try a Stealth B run. This is a very interesting ship because it starts with a glaive beam. It does have a level 2 cloak. And it does come with long-range scanners. All we got to do to unlock the Stealth C is to get this one to Sector 8. Which, with a cloak, we could make a dedicated dash for it. But I don't think we're going to call this... we're going to call this Dashist. I don't think we're actually going to try and fly through the systems as fast as possible. But, as long as we don't hit beam drones... And of course, now I'm going to run into everything. Every enemy that I run into, pretty much, will have a defense drone, which is exactly what I've been looking for on my rock runs to unlock the Rock B. And are we going to get a first try? Reject their offer. Continue. No, all we got is 2 lasers. That's not so bad. So once they charge up here, we need our glaive beam to actually charge too. How much do we want to push this? We want to push it to the limit. Limit! We still got hit. Ah. Wow. Oh, that sucks. We got hit in the cloaking. We got hit everywhere else. I gotta remember, we only have 2 engines. It's the Stealth A that starts with 4. So that's some pretty nasty luck. And they're just going right for the weapon systems again, because that's what the AI in Advanced Edition does. It takes out everything that you love, and it puts it to the pasture, and craps on it. So we already have somebody nearly dead. Our glaive beam is not going anywhere anytime soon. Do we just try and cloak and jump out? I think so. So this is not the start we wanted. So let's at least turn the air back on. So we're going to get as much healing as we can. Isn't this fun? Let's go to the neutral beacon just because I'm not sure. So we still have our stealth charging, so unfortunately we have to play it a little closer to the vest here. It's funny, it's like a lot of these roguelikes, I see so many people that will play through this, and it makes a lot of sense. Where it's like, you know, I'm doing good, I've accomplished X, Y, and Z. Oh, but I restarted about 50 times in a row before I got a perfect start. That's kind of what it takes for this here too, so that is a lot. That's a lot of lasers once again. And we have no air still, because why do we need air? Oh no. We got a cloak now. That's going to totally screw up the timing with the burst laser, but we don't want to get hit. We don't want to get hit anyway. So hopefully we can get the glaive beam to take all this out. We should be able to hit all these rooms. Does that actually hit? Here we go. Oh. Again with the weapon hits. Like, I knew it was right there. At least we got 3 damage in. So, that counts. So let's at least turn on the air. And Graffin's going to need to get healed up again, so doesn't matter what we do as long as we get a shot in before they get a shot. Might as well, well, we can't run Graffin out right now. It'll actually depower that. So what I should do Because it's not like he's gotten a lot of weapon experience. We've successfully fired this weapon twice. I'm going to... Okay, we got some extra stuff. I'm going to switch this crew. Just because I don't want him leaving to depower the system. Alright. So 21 scrap, it counts. They said, all we need to make is the Sector 8. How hard can it be? Turns out, if we have to deal with a charging FTL, pretty damn hard. Because Cloak does not guarantee anything. It only gives you a 65% chance, so... Really? Oh, I should have micromanaged my power better. Alright, well... Need to actually turn that back on too, which I guess is the alternative reason for why you want the Zoltan here. It's never going to totally lose power. But we are a sitting duck. Now our oxygen is hit. You can still activate the Glade Beam anyway. Oh, it's going to jump, isn't it? Alright. Oh, we missed it. So Fleet Pursuit doubled by 1. What are we doing here? I mean, this is not an easy ship by any stretch of the imagination, but our timings are off. Our ability to put 1 extra power to possibly avoid a shot in the engines is off. Let's go back here and get some more air somewhere. Let's try it again. Maybe this time we'll actually kill something before it runs away. Alright. This is also going to be fairly terrible, but... it could be a lot worse. We can hit all those rooms. We just need to have these fire at approximately the same time. For once, I don't care. Okay, every time we cloak, we get hit. We're starting to get into these statistical unlikelihoods here, but whatever. That kills the ship. Okay, I don't even care about our med bay right now. We do need air, though. Well, here's the thing. If I go into the med bay right there, I guess we're going to have to heal it up at some point, because if we don't do it now, we're going to run into issues with people who may need to be healed up if we get like a really bad engagement and we can't send proper people in there to repair. Okay, so we're actually healing up the med bay. Now we can let the air restore. Good-ish. Not awesome, but beats the alternative, considering how crazy annoying of a start we've had. Alright, so Pomeroy, Kozar, back to stations. Alright, we know what's up there. The biggest thing we need to do is just kill something. So at least so far the prophecy is not being fulfilled and we are not running into a bunch of defense drone ships. So that counts for something. So we can possibly wait to cloak. I think we're okay now. Some people would say the best defense you can do with this is get to cloak level 3 early. They might be right, but we need some more system power to make that happen. Oh, that beam's gonna go off, isn't it? Okay, we got it before. Because we have absolutely no defenses against beams right now. So 18 scrap and a burst laser Mark III. I think I will. Oh, this is like the dream if we can get 8 system power. And a weapon pre-igniter, right? That's how you FTL? I mean, we can just use the burst laser 3 right now. Let's see here. Improved scans. Well, shit, they have a combat drone. Burst Laser 3 is going to take a really long time to charge. What helps our survival more? Probably just cloaking and trying to run. Well, we gotta... Let's see if we can take one shot. It went to the cloaking, so that's terrible. Which means we lost a point of cloaking now. Which means we can't risk the alternative here. This is where the little dancing drones are just awful. And I could have micromanaged my systems better here. Now we just have to hope nothing hits the weapons. Come on, don't hit the weapons. You hit the damn weapons. Well, this is how stealth B runs go. I mean, we'll just do another one here in a minute. It pretty much is game over if you have a weak start and you get a combat drone. Sometimes it's game over if you just get a combat drone in general. So that didn't work out. Obviously, we have had other stealth B runs. Some of them go pretty well, some of them don't. But let's go ahead and go back to the hangar. We'll do another stealth B, and we'll just name this Succeed, or not. We'll name it something else. Hit me. There we go. Let's try it again, shall we? Maybe this time we can make it out of Sector 1 without losing like the first few fights. Okay, they're already trying to run. They're already trying to board. What is this, like hard difficulty or something? Okay, we'll keep you there for now. I'm not super concerned with them boarding. I'm super concerned with the weapons firing. Alright, let's micromanage a little better this time. And we can actually run you to the doors, I think. Wow, both missed. It does happen. Which means we can take this shot. If there's a better shot you can do on the ship, I don't know. I've had some other people comment about what I could be doing. Pixel perfect style, but... Alright, so he's not going to take on any engines here. So we can go ahead and do that. We'll get a glaive beam shot off in time, I think. There we go. So we got one person left in here. I could probably just suffocate him. Alright, so 3 fuel, 16 scrap. That works out. Yeah, that's all we'll do. We'll just suffocate him. Yay! And there was much rejoicing. Across the land, we won a fight! Took long enough. Alright, so distress beacon in the civilian sector. Is this going to be the crystal quest that we need and not the one we deserve? Send your crew, dock and try and rescue the survivors. We got 9 scrap and some weapon damage. Pomeroy, go ahead and heal up. I'm gonna need that healing for a little later, probably. Alright. Okay, glaive beam. Always an interesting challenge when you play non-standard ships, obviously. So we got you guys. We can go ahead and just... We know what we're going to do with the glaive beam. We just need to time our cloak appropriately. Okay, please don't hit me. Good. Now, as long as this glaive beam can shoot out before that mini beam does, because if that mini beam hits the weapons, I'm screwed. It looks like it's going to get a shot. Okay. I can live with the medbay being on fire. Alright. Combat Drone Mark 1. Interesting. Should I go ahead and put out that fire? No, I should probably just let it go. Yeah, we'll just jump to the next fight. We definitely don't want to go that way. That is near a star. Okay, attack the pirates, and apparently defense drones are not a thing you see anymore. Because it's been a while. Alright. Once again, we know what shot we want to take. Fortunately, I can't get the weapons and the engines here, so... Okay. Wow, they were going for the weapons, and I think they might have had it too. Weapons and cloaking were what they were aiming for. These systems, this AI is getting so much smarter, I can't even talk. Alright. Glaive beam in action. They're trying to run away. They're going to fail. It's like if you can actually just get... Oh, firebomb too. So now I'm getting some stuff. Firebomb's interesting, except that I start with 2 bombs. I may be able to flip it into something else, which would be a positive. 63 scrap and not a lot to do with it. Let's just go up here because it's a free jump. Not enough to sell. Okay, nebula time. Let's track them, and we get your local radar periodically showing signs of large objects in the clouds. Not enough to get coordinates, an empty hull long since stripped of components. So 13 scrap. Is that going to be a plasma storm? Ion storm, excuse me. Ion storm, plasma storm, what's the difference? There is a difference, but really, what's the difference? So let's intervene. If you hack my weapons, I'm going to be sad. Hacking my engines also makes me sad. Can we potentially kill him like this? Yes, we can. So let's do that. We're just going to have to hope that they charge up really hard here. Okay. We're good-ish. Cloak. All good. That time, the 70% evade was enough. And you're not dead. So that is what we call a nightmare. Because I couldn't target the shield room first. Alright, now we're going to have to deal with this. Okay, doors down. As long as it doesn't spread to this shit. Okay. Well, we can't really take them out with the fire beam either, so I think we're just going to have to retreat. Okay, cloaking is still down. Okay, let's get you out of here. Remember when this run felt like it was going pretty well? And this is one off lethal. It's like I'm playing Hearthstone or something again. Alright. We just need to depressurize all the areas because I really don't want to take hull damage here that I'm about to take. Okay, oxygen's still down. I think they actually just took down the oxygen again. Please let me jump. Oh, we got hacked at just the wrong time again. But we're not dead. We're almost dead. That means we're partly alive. Trying to remember if we can re-engage that and have system power. We could get a scrap recovery armor or life form scanner. Drone control could be interesting. We don't have that many drones. So I'm inclined, I'd love to buy a different weapon. I mean, shields are also a possibility. Can we get shields? We can. We can get one bubble of shields. Do we do that now? I don't know what the right answer is for sure. I do know that we're still alive, though. And this negates a lot of beam weapon damage, so some people would say you're a big old wuss for not going shieldless this whole time, and my response is you're right, but hard difficulty is hard enough. The the Stealth B is hard enough as is. And sometimes you just gotta take it one sector at a time. So if you can get Sector 1 shields, it's worth it. Alright. Repair the cloaking 2. Now the one downer, and it's kind of a downer, for sure, is that we are definitely going to need to use our next 40 scrap to increase our reactor, because right now we can't actually run the shields and our weapon. But what this also does is give us the flexibility we need in case other stuff comes up. So there's going to be some engagements where we'll be able to shield tank whatever comes in, even in Sector 2. Sometimes that early survival is all you need. But we have shields now. We could probably even take this guy on, but we're just going to go ahead and head towards the exit. Heads held high. Repairing would be fun. We can go and take you on too. We don't have a ton of fuel left. Okay, so we're never going to surrender our crew. Burst laser too, so there's not really a point to shielding here. I don't think. Shields are going to be more for like mitigating beam weapons, so... Can we actually kill this ship? We might be able to. So we're going to want to cloak at the appropriate time as close as possible. Still got hit once. Well, that's okay. Oh, system bomb. We could accept their offer. Do we need another crew member? Not really. Sometimes you can roll a good event with that, but we didn't that time. Okay, 22 scrap. That's one upgrade. So anything else? Nothing interesting here. Let's just go back to the exit and exit. I'll still get that repair on. And NG controlled or Zoltan controlled. I'm going to go NG because that still has a chance of getting the event that I want for the crystal unlock. But I'll just say up front, it's very unlikely that we survive long enough to even get to the crystal unlock. Two totally useless stores right next to each other. Well... Improved sensors run another scan, long-range scanners run another scan. We can save the NG or save the drone schematic. So we'll save the NG. It's good for at least repairs. We can flex him around a little bit. Alright. So flat cannon. Do not like. We might be able to take him down pretty well here in just a minute. Because of the flat cannon, there's not too big of a reason. Oh. I just facepalmed. I know there's not like a camera here for you to see, but I did literally just facepalm because I was staring at that and I didn't actually see it fire. Well, you know what? Let's just let everything hit us this one cycle. Let's just let that happen. I mean, who really needs defense systems? Even micromanage this, perhaps. Did we just get fired on again? Yes, we did. I guess we'll cloak. Alright. Wow. Okay. Well, we live. Somehow. Like I said, we'll keep you in the shield room for now. At least now we can keep our shields up constantly. So that's not awful. I may still yet have a reason to visit the store, but I doubt it's going to have its time to shine. Sure. 2 fights, 1's a dead end, so we don't want that. I remember when I used to play without those, but hard mode is just... There's so much stacked against you in this anyway, that I feel a little better playing with the markers that tell you what maneuver nodes are connected to what. Because there is a valid reasoning for calling this a roguelike and not knowing what's around the corner. Yeah, we cloak now. Micromanagement. This would be way cooler if I was like really skilled and could actually do a no pause run or something. But that's not where we're at. Okay, I will not accept surrender. It's a terrible offer. I will burn you to shreds with the glaive beam. Cool. Third store, still pretty damn useless. I'm trying to remember what system this starts with here, but we're going to attack the ship. I'm feeling a little too confident. We're actually about to get boarded. Okay. We don't even need to worry so much about the shields right now because all they have is missiles. Alright. I should have gotten you into door control the first time. Alright. We'll see if this is enough. So all we gotta do is just cloak out of one missile. Can we do it? We did it! Yay! Now let's actually fire in a way that will do damage. I guess the alternative is hitting a bunch of rooms through this one, but I really want to take out the shields first, since it's likely we're going to have to do 2 shots. I'll put the NG in here. Okay, 2, 3, 3, 3. Good, he's dead. Hopefully my guy's not dead. Although those mantis hit really hard. Alright. I mean, I'm a little curious about you all's thoughts on FTL 2. I know it's a game that's been around a really long time. Pretty much everyone that's on my Steam friends list has played it in some iteration, way, shape, or form. But, I don't know. I was kind of thinking about it a few nights ago. I was like, you know, I know the developers have previously said they have no plans of ever making an FTL 2. But I'd still like to see one. I mean, there's... As mods have shown, like Captain's Edition or otherwise, even though, as I'm on the record as saying, I'm not a very big fan of Captain's Edition, it does show that there's potential for adding more to the game. So, long-range scanners, crew, ship repairs. I think backup battery is a decent suggestion. But we'll do the repairs. Yeah, I'm curious about you all's thoughts on that as well. I think a lot of people are like, yeah, sequel, of course, great. Even though we hear all the complaints about, like, well, Fallout 4 is a lot like Fallout 3, is a lot like other things. But I think one of the hesitations the developers have had for making any kind of sequel to FTL 2 is that what do you really add to it that adds more, that makes it bigger than it is? Do we try and be the hero? I think we do. This is not a great layout to be a hero, but today was a good day to die, right? So we do have... This ship might not be able to hurt us. It can hurt us. Okay. So let's... Oh! What? Did we actually get hit in the shields anyway? No way. No way. Well, I could have ended up worse. But now we got to start doing damage like this because we're starting to get 2 shield things. Where you want to start thinking about other weapons and stuff that are available. More generous bribe, 3 fuel. Not that impressive. I mean, they still have their weapons up, but hopefully we can just dodge out in a second. Okay, that's not awesome. I do not appreciate that. They have a zillion NG on the ship too, so have to consider that. Cloak now, forever hold peace. There you go, that's how you beam. So 8, and you examine the ship you just saved, and they ran away. So we should have taken the bribes. Alright, we're almost at the 30-minute mark, so I'm going to see if I can get through this sector and live. Let's attempt to cloak. And we got a few goodies. But yeah, you don't want to just throw sequels out there just for the sake of slapping another number on it. And where FTL has a lot of its charm too is that it is one of those games... Okay, we can explain that we're friendly or accept their offer for surrender. We'll accept it. That makes us very mean people, but I don't care. But yeah, you don't just want to throw a number on something. You want to have good ideas, good things thrown, and maybe they put all of their good ideas into the first one around. And there's something to be said about being happy enough with the package that you have, something that pretty much anyone can play on a tablet, on a computer, and it's just so good. Don't mess with it. But there's also the yearning for more content and everything, and while mods are all well and good, do we do the abandoned sector? Maybe. There's a lot of hacking in the abandoned sector, though. Maybe we go Uncharted Nebula. That gives us more opportunities to possibly fight. Lots of drones. I've been okay with the drone fights so far. But yeah, tell me your thoughts. Like I said, I'm going to be playing some more FTL here. We're going to do this run. Hopefully I can unlock the Rock Bee before too long and start going for the Crystal Ship again, because that is some of my favorite lines of ships. And I thought by now that I would have had possibly a good run, but I've also taken some breaks from playing, so hey. But we're having what is definitely one of the better stealth B runs that we've had so far, in that we've made it to Sector 3. Disaster may very well be around the corner, but that's for another episode. This is it for now. This is Asher. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.